This is important too. I have friends of different colors, different ethnicities, different races, different backgrounds. Some people came from rich families, some people came from uh, different financial backgrounds. But, this government man, this German man has tried to turn Asians against me, tried to turn Latins against me, tried to turn Koreans and Japanese against me. This German man and this black conspirator that he has that's working with him. He has tried to turn blacks against me. He's tried to turn whites against me. He's tried to turn Europeans against me. He's tried to turn Canadians against me and Mexicans. He's tried to turn Mexicans against me. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. Forever. And the man that's trying to turn people against me, or any of these women that conspired against me, that are trying to steal sperm, or they're trying to steal blood, or they tried to steal my mother and father's estates. And whoever that security man is, that said he was a security man in Hollywood and he was working for all the females that was holding on to monies that I was supposed to have received where they signed contracts. There has to be court cases against those girls for why I haven't received the monies. Why haven't I received the monies? Somebody will say, oh, this man wanted to analyze you. No, you don't have a right analyzing me. You're wasting my time, and you're terrorizing my life. And in reference to my athletic accomplishments, this government man is trying to cover them up. And in reference to my intellectual accomplishments, this man is trying to cover them up. He's trying to call me stupid all the time. So there has to be court orders in reference to my athletic ability that has to be published in the media. Now, it might be some big accomplishments. Might be athletic running. I might be one of the fastest runners in the world. And you'd be like, we don't believe that, is what they might say. Or yeah, whatever. Yeah. My athletic accomplishments, there has to be court orders that get published. Reference to my top speed in running. If they don't publish it, they can get arrested. Reference to bodybuilding, reference to accomplishments in bodybuilding or sports of any kind, has to be published. You don't have a right concealing or hiding that information where somebody else would claim that they were a better athlete than me, and then you're slandering my character. You don't have a right. Your socialism crimes, you have to get prosecuted for. I mean, there's some athletes that know me and some athletes that know I'm a pretty good athlete. And, that has to be published in the media. If they're refusing because they're racist, because they're not going to publish who I am and my athletic accomplishments, I've worked hard in athletics, so those people need to get prosecuted. It's the facts. My athletic ability has to be published. It's statistical. You don't have a right playing, they thought blacks was the best athletes, and any white person or European or Italian or French or Asian or any person that has a faster time, they wouldn't publish it because the person wasn't black or the person wasn't whatever other race. It's statistical. It has to be published. That's the facts. Now, there might be a certain group of people that might have a general history of better athletes than some people, but it's all about statistical. And my athletic ability is who I am, and it has to be published, whether it's faster than a black person, faster than an Asian person, faster than a Mexican person, faster than anybody. If it is, it has to be published. That's statistical facts based on stats. You understand that? So if I was the fastest runner, no matter what color I am, the number of statistical fact of what the top speed is in reference to how fast I ran in a sprint has to be published. Or in reference to bodybuilding or bench press or vertical jump, has to be published. And my picture has to be there in reference to in reference to my athletic ability. They hit me in the throat. That's like penis size. If my penis is bigger than other people's, it's statistical facts. It has to be published. Just the facts. People don't have a right making up shit to slander my character, or people trying to steal my penis, or people trying to flub the numbers where somebody else would be claiming my athletic ability. I have friends that are in the Olympics. There's a lot of athletes in the Olympics that know me. Same thing with cross-country skiing. You know, what's my numbers in cross-country skiing? If I won any gold medals, it has to be published. If I've played in any Super Bowls or caught any touchdowns, or if I ran as a running back in the NFL, it has to be published as me. That's the facts. Even if I had painted my skin darker and I played in the NFL, it now has to be published that it was me. You understand that, right? Same thing in baseball. If I played baseball, if I was a pitcher and I pitched the baseball, my top speed of throwing a baseball, or if I hit a golf ball, the distance of the golf ball has to be documented. It has to be published historically. You know, there's all kinds of people that like different kinds of things, you know. And somebody says something about the girls. I don't make a girl stay with me. I've asked, you know, which girl wants to stay with me, which girl wants to date me, and, you know, nobody has shown up. Nobody's called. Nobody sent me a letter. So obviously, you know, even my own race or even my own religion that I am, the religion that I am, nobody showed up. So it has to be published which person is blocking females that know me. I mean, not even any of my female friends have showed up to stay with me or to hang out with me. Even girls that was holding on to millions of dollars from my mother have not even shown up. And they were obligated to show up to deliver the monies to me. There's even contracts, isn't there? Girls that are holding on to millions of dollars that my mother asked them to give to me, which was money from my mother that they were holding on to under a contract that they were supposed to give to me, which was long overdue. Like, this is like over 26 years ago or something. They were supposed to have given me the money. Not received a penny of it yet. So, if anybody's holding on to monies, like a police station, if there was a police station holding on to $1 billion from my mother that they were supposed to deliver to me, I've never received it. I haven't received a fucking penny of it. And then we wonder if that police station was trying to murder me to steal the money. That would be treason. I'm not sure which people are holding on to monies, but somebody has a list. And everybody knows where I'm at, and everybody knows where the mailbox is on the house. I have not received nothing yet, and people have tried to murder me. People have held me hostage here to abuse me. And Indiana is in America, so their abuses that they have done is illegal based on American law. So there has to be court cases. Lots of things of importance. But, you know, in reference to females, I don't force a girl to stay with me. But if there are girls that are holding on to monies, I need the monies. And somebody say, oh, what about black guys stealing your girlfriends? I don't care. I'm not going to fight to hold on to no girl. But there is laws that say they're not allowed to steal a girlfriend or to disrupt my relationship by slandering my character. There's corporate law. I don't try to hold on to a girl. If a girl didn't want to be in a relationship with me, I don't really care. But if a girl stole sperm, she can go to prison for human trafficking crimes of stealing my sperm. You guys know that, right? So in reference to people, I don't get jealous. My main focus is my mother and father's estates and the companies, and I'm the owner. So in reference to females from Italy, France, or England, or or California. Haven't received a letter from anybody. Haven't seen any videos on the internet or YouTube either. The satellite man's hitting me in the face. That's physical assault. And it's 11:55 p.m., 7/24/2022, and that satellite man's hitting me in the face again right here. It's attempted murder and physical assault, sexual assault, mutilation crimes. Them trying to mess up my looks. Them trying to block me from having relationships with females in the future. It's mutilation. It's hate crimes. It's fatal attraction abuses. 7 deadly sins against the government. And it's financial violations of historic status too. And wealth status and land status. And people have to get prosecuted.